Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. It is January 3rd, 2025. Well, yesterday we had a good day. Sterling yen especially didn't quite reach the lower target that I anticipated, but we came kind of close. But it was a good analysis to sell it. Now we're back up a little bit higher in sterling yen from off the lows, but we'll talk about. I'm on sterling yen in a moment. Right now, dollar yen is really confusing to me at this moment in time. We have a recent high at 158.08, and the breakdown to 156.01 is quite curious. I mean, I think that the pivot point, on the day, and again, I'm having a hard time with it, is like 157, the figure. That's an important point right here. And we're right there. I mean, we've been going back and forth through it, but actually, we haven't really gone through it since we made this new high. Let's see, 157, right there. We've touched it, but we haven't been able to break down through it. So it's a really tough call on dollar yen. My system is basically saying that the 158 is a short-term top, but it's already made the move to 156. So I'm really in a little bit of a conundrum. So right now, where we have support, resistance, before the 158.08 level, we got resistance at 157.90. 157.90. Close enough. 157.89. Why doesn't this thing do it? 157. Let's go like this. 157.90. Then we got the 158.08 above that. Now, the only way this thing shows any really like reversal, like strength, real strength, is it's got to get above like 159. But this is, I don't think that's happening today. Like I said yesterday, it's trading in like a big rectangle right now, until the big guys figure out what's going on. I would think that there's support right now at 157, the figure. The only way it shows weakness today is if we could get through this low bar's close. I would actually go a little bit lower than this. I would say, okay, let's go down to 48 level. 157.48. 156.48, sorry. 156.48. The point where we could say that we have a potential for it to hit that 90 is really a break above 50, 157.50. I know there's a lot of points here, and like I said, I'm kind of confused myself. I would think a break above 158.50, 157.50 could bring us up to that 157.90, a potential test of the 158.08 level. So I don't really have much in dollar yen. A break of 157.50 shows a little bit of strength towards that 157.90, 158.08 high. A break below this 156.47 drives us back down to these lows. Potentially, I mean, if I think like 155.90 is a good level to look for dollar yen to actually rebound again, and I think that would be the point if it could get back down, if it could get down to 155.90. All right, let's go over good old sterling dollar. This thing has been like, again, in nowhere's land. It hit target that we've been talking about, that 123. I actually been saying 123.20. We didn't quite make it, I don't believe. We went to 123.53. So very, close. Sterling is still in a bearish tone. It's got to hold above 123.70 right now in order to continue any type of upward strength. 23. Hang on a second here. 123.72 is close enough. It's got to hold above that 123.72 level. In order to really show any type of strength, sterling dollar, you know, it's got resistance all the way up. It's got resistance at 124.80, way up here. Close enough, 124.81. It's got resistance up there. So right now, I think that still hasn't really recovered. I mean, it's got to get above that 50 level before. It's got to get above 124.50 before to maybe potentially get to 124.81. It still has downward pressure in it. So sterling dollar, again, only a break of 123.73, which send us back down towards that 50, then that potential 123.20. Let's go over to good old sterling yen. Euro dollar is basically it's a dead one. I don't really follow it so much. I follow it through the euro yen, through dollar yen itself. So sterling yen. All right, right now a break of 194.80, which has already happened. Close enough. A break above 190, break below 194.80, sending us back down towards that 194, say 20 level again. That's an important point. That 194.20 is a trend reactionary number. I didn't notice it yesterday. I should have noticed it. So right there, that's a really important number. If that level breaks, it's showing further weakness in sterling yen. The only way this thing can show any type of strength right now is if it gets above, hang on a second, sterling yen. Okay, scratch that. It's got to hold above 194.65, not 79 or not 80, 194.65. A break of 194.65 sends us back down to that 194, say 20 level. That's also a trend reactionary level. For me, that's an important point. If it breaks 194.20, it's opening its way back up towards that 193.70 short term, 192.88 longer term, 193.70 short term, 192.88 long term, 193.72, close enough. 193.72, 192.88 longer term, but that's a longer term type of play. It needs to hold above this. It has major resistance at 196.90, but really there's minor resistance right at this top right here. We could all see that like 35 levels, a minor resistance level. It's basically still bearish right now. The only way it shakes off any type of bearishness if it gets above 195, 196 the figure. Don't really see that happening. Good old euro yen. Euro yen's another. It's basically following the same thing sterling yen is doing. Where are we with this thing? It's got to hold above, like, say, 45, 161.45. Right there. If it could hold above 161.45, it's got resistance at 162. There's my volatility sheet, man. 162.40. Right up here, 162.40. A break of 162.40 is showing some strength to like 163.20ish again. But this is like the big range that it's staying in right now, I believe. Like, let me get my little drawing tool out here. Right there is a big range that's like, well, not a big range, but it's a daily trade. So that's the range of the day. If it breaks that 161.45 level, then we're looking at, again, that 160.80 level. So there's that support at 160.80. If that breaks, then it's like 159.70 right here. Let's get out of the drawing mode. 160.93 is fine. If it breaks that, then it's opening up to 159.76. So that would be a good drop if we could get that. So there we have the daily analysis. I really don't have a good feel for it today, and I'm just gonna wait to like to see what the marketplace kind of whispers in my ear. I may not even take any trades today. I really don't have a good idea. Don't have a good handle on it. I'm thinking sterling yen still down. I would probably take a short on that if we broke like 194.80, and I'd probably put a stop at like 195.45 ish, something like that, or sooner if it doesn't seem to be working. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next video, and remember always, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I do my daily analysis daily, and the weekly analysis. We've had a really good day yesterday, and I hope to have a really good one today, or protect my profits from yesterday. So remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.